Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Played back into the centre. Best. That's very neat. And this is... and he shoots! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Nedved. Some really good ball movement. Aims beyond the defence. And the through ball. Best! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's lofted through here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ernest. And he cuts out the supply. Gattuso. And it's Luis Suarez. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bellingham. And here's Cruyff. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Cruyff. Cafu did well to stay calm there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for a run-up. Oh, that's clever. And Hullet! That has not worked out as planned.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cruyff. Messi. Roberto Carlos concedes a free kick for that. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Look at the space here. Fires it in low. And he thumps it clear. Probing pass. Great ball if he can get there. Thuram. Lofted upfield. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bellingham. Nedved. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Nice-looking ball. That's good vision. And that is as far as they're going to go. Half-time getting close now. And here's Cruyff. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gullit. And he's lost his man here. Cross into... It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Driven forward. Cruyff gets flagged offside. Oh, super ball! Gullit is flagged offside. And here's Suarez. Ah, that's a fine interception. Nedved. And that'll be the last act of the first half. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, such a clever touch. He's had a shot! Dembele. Bellingham.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's beautifully weighted. Schmeichel claims comfortable. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that has put paid to that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Messi. Nedved. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Ernest. It's a searching pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nedved. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Chance!
Coming on the
Good
field.
run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's some Mbappe! Loose ball now, and oh, what has happened here? Hernes. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chance to deliver. Maldini gets it away. Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's foul. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Number 17, Hernes. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Stojkovic.
Stojkovic! Decent hit from there.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
Now it's Hullet. Nedved. Nicely shaped ball. Deep through. This looks promising. Delivery from Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Driving through the middle. Hullet! Eto. Played into space. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Nedved charging forward, the ball at his feet. Great vision. Well read, nice interception. Roberto Carlos. Nedved, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And it's Stojkovic. Picked up, and a shot! Oh, this looks sharp. Here's a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He is through here. Cafu hit into. He's got full. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Gives it back.
There will be 3
Not a lot
minutes
more he
added
could do
time.
there.
Cross from oh, smashing header! And he's heaved it away. Now that looks a decent ball. Played in. Quality ball. Pele, and now the breakaway. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And we come to you now with
How
a
would you
quick
sum up what
request
we've
for
witnessed,
support
Jim?
from
Well,
our
Peter,
World
I
Charity
really
Fund.
couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bellingham touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Pull it. Shot could be on. He's in space and looking for options. Pepe getting this one clear. Messi. Nice sequence of passes this. Pull it. Can he finish? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So, a breakthrough already. And the return pass. Vieira. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's Dembele! And the ball's come loose here. In by Rijkaard.
That's good defensive concentration.
Pull it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's found support out wide. Roberto Carlos, delivered with swing. Thuram clears it away. And it's Luis Suarez. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And this is Roberto Carlos. And across it goes. He's having a shot! Cleared away. Dembele, Luis Suarez, Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Dembele, Dembele! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Hullet. Well, that has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Messi. Oh, super ball. Real chance! It's in! And again they hit the front. truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Can he finish? That has been slung wide. Roberto Carlos still... Big header! And one more try! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Suarez at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Pepe plays the return pass. Makaleli. And this is Dembele. Chance for a shot! And he's there to get it away. Vieira. Cross to the back post. Climbs up big.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Hull. And he shoots! Gattuso. Bullet. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
There will be 3 minutes at a
He's there to
time.
retrieve it. Dembele. Roberto Carlos. And the counter is on. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. Picked out brilliantly. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Tries a measured ball. It's a good-looking delivery. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Dembele. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Nedved.
And the second half gets underway. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. Unrelenting, uncompromising. And a chance! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Pepe cuts out the pass. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet. Always onto this. Mbappe driving. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And the second half is off to a flyer. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And this is Hullet. Thuram. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has left him in a heap. Bellingham. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. And it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, what has happened here? Hullet dominates aerially so often. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hullet. And Makaleli. Bellingham. Mbappe! Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. He's had a shot!
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
22,
second corner of the game.
Hullet. Number 9,
Maldini
Suarez.
can get it clear.
Coming on the field, number 15,
Nesta,
Ibrahimovic.
always a very imposing
Number
presence at the
18,
back.
Pele.
Gattuso. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And this is Hullet. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that's well seen too. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Hullet. And he's away. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Passing nice and neat. Pinches it off him. Ibrahimovic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
substitution on the field. Number 24, Roberto Carlos.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field.
So the lead now is 2.
Maldini.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Rafael Leao.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he was quick to react. Now he's off and running. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Great ball, and he's in here. He goes for a shot!
There will be 3
And the
minutes
number on the
added
board
time.
is 3. And it's Gerrard. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required.